Oh well. Oh wells, bro. Ugh. Excuse me. Shit was loud, bro. That was hella loud. Hella loud. Throw this crap away. Into the trash we go. All right. Just had some lunch. So good. I want to talk some boxing today. Ooh, Callum Johnson, welcome to the stream. Can you hear me, Callum Johnson, by the way? Can you hear me? I always have to make sure. I don't know if people can hear me. Ain't no need to worry. He ain't leaving this UK ever again. Yeah, man, I hear you fine. No, I'm saying, I don't think Andy Ruiz should go to the UK. I don't think he should go to the UK and fight Anthony Joshua in a rematch. Because I know Eddie Hearn wants to make Andy Ruiz go to the UK. I don't think he should. I don't think Andy Ruiz should go to the UK. Because he's gonna have no favors over there. He's gonna have no favors. If he goes over there, it would be a controversial stoppage. That's what would happen. He'll have all the advantages. Because there's no way Andy Ruiz is going to the UK and leaving as a unified champion. So I don't think he should defend his unified belts in the UK. I think he should stay and fight him in a rematch in MGM Grand again, Madison Square Garden. Because if he goes over there, they're gonna put a referee like Bob Foster in there, and he's gonna wave the fight off prematurely, and it's gonna be over. That's what's gonna happen, and I don't want to see that bullshit. I think if he's gonna rematch Joshua, he needs to fight in the US. He should be able to do that since he beat Joshua. So he should have a say in where the fight should happen. Okay. I don't think this should be a problem with him saying I want the fight to happen here. But Eddie Hearn's probably going to offer Andy Ruiz a tremendous amount of money to get him to fight in the UK or defend his belt in the UK. It's going to be bad. My channel has been getting nothing but hate recently. Ever since ever since last night, I've got nothing but hate. Hate. Because I have an opinion. You know what I decided? I decided not to even care anymore. I'm always trying to please my subscribers, you know. Whatever. Last night, was a good thing for boxing. Not a bad thing. A good thing. Well, one of the bad things is the fact that Wilder versus Joshua was dead. AJ was too calm in the post-fight pressure. I don't think he wins the rematch either. I don't think he wants the rematch right now. And actually, I don't think he should be fighting. I don't think he should fight Andy Ruiz right away. I don't think he should fight Andy Ruiz right away. Because if he fights Andy Ruiz with that same type of endurance that he had in the first fight, he's gonna gas out again. He's gonna gas out again, and he's gonna lose again. I think if he immediately fights him again, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same thing. Joshua's just gonna gas out because Joshua has the worst endurance in the heavyweight division. I've never seen no heavyweight gas out as much as I've seen Anthony Joshua. This guy was gassed out after round three. After round three, he was huffing and puffing. All right. You know what I blame that? I blame his fucking muscles and shit. I blame his muscles because he's so big and he's so bulky. That's why he gasses out so fast. Like he fucking gasses out. Kanzaki. Holy shit, Rec. What I've said for days that LWC were waiting for AJ to lose. Well, that's what they're gonna do. Who's this? Ah, look what he said. Look what this guy said. Yo, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. What do you know, man? You don't tell that Andy shit, man. If he wants to go to UK, he will. If he goes to the UK, they're going to rob him. They're going to rob him of a victory. I think he should stay in the US. He should be able to demand fighting in the US again. Guess what? Why? You want to know why? Because he beat him. So he should be able to say, I want to fight Anthony Joshua in a rematch in the UK. Nah, you know what would happen, Kanzaki? If if that fight happens in the UK, the way Andy Ruiz got dropped the first fight, the referee would have waved it off. Because they're gonna put Bob Foster in there. If he fights Andy Ruiz, if Andy Ruiz defends his unified belts in the UK, I guarantee you Eddie Hearn will put Bob Foster in there, a guy who's known, a referee who's known for stopping the fights prematurely. And the minute Andy Ruiz gets hurt, Bob Foster will wave it off. Because there's no way Andy Ruiz is going to the UK and leaving as a champion. Absolutely no way. So I think Anthony Joshua, or I think Andy Ruiz should demand the rematch in Madison Square Garden. Have it in the same venue. Just fight there. Because he's not gonna have no favors in the UK. I'm telling you right there. I'm telling you that right now. Because he ruined something big. He ruined Anthony Joshua last night. That was not supposed to happen, and people are pissed off because people lost money on this. People lost a lot of money on this, so there's no way, especially the Wilder fight. A lot of people were gonna make a lot of money for Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. There's no way they're gonna let Andy Ruiz leave the UK as champion. Telling you. But I already know he's gonna go to the UK because Eddie Hearn's gonna offer him crazy money. He needs to work on getting the muscle mass down and stamina up. This will make him or break him. Personally, I think White will be a good fight with Ruiz. Oh man, that's a good fight, Kimbo. Yeah, Anthony Joshua has the worst endurance in heavyweight boxing. The worst. I've never seen anything like that. He gasses out after 3 rounds. He gasses out after 3 rounds. That's terrible. But well done, Ruiz. Yeah, Ruiz showed me that he's a better fighter than Anthony Joshua. He's a way better fighter than Anthony Joshua. It was the temple shot. That temple shot destroyed Anthony Joshua. You want to see the next move? Uncle Al will sacrifice Wilder to Ruiz to become undisputed and make tons of money with him because the Mexican. Uh, I don't think Ruiz beats Deontay Wilder. I'm actually picking Deontay Wilder to beat Andy Ruiz, 100%. Uh, because if Deontay Wilder lands his right hand on Ruiz, he's not getting back up. I don't see him getting back up at all, at least. Ruiz is gonna have to stay in really close if he fights Deontay Wilder. But I want that fight. I want to see him fight Deontay Wilder. It's a fight that could be made because the winner of that will be undisputed. Oh. By the way, I'm not no like fanboy channel no more. I'm tired of it. I lost like nearly 100 subscribers because I criticized Anthony Joshua's performance last night. It's unbelievable. You can't criticize Anthony Joshua without being perceived as a hater. Wilder will have to punch down, not straight, so he will lose a lot of power on the way. No, he wouldn't. He had to punch down when he knocked out Arthur Spooker, who's like 6'2", and he knocked him out cold. That's a good fight though. Andy Ruiz versus Deontay Wilder. I like that fight. What did you think of Anthony Joshua's performance, Kanzaki? Were you impressed? I wasn't impressed. I thought he looked he looked like crap. I thought that was the worst I've ever seen him. Awful gas, yeah. That's the thing I noticed the most is the gas. I a long time ago, like a year ago, I made a video saying that Anthony Joshua gasses out in his fights. I saw it when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He gassed out, and I got crucified by that. I got crucified when I said that. I got nothing but thumbs down. People were leaving me comments telling me, "What are you talking about? He has excellent stamina. Joshua has excellent stamina." But I clearly saw him gassing out when he was fighting Vladimir Klitschko. But I kept getting, he has excellent stamina. You don't know what you're talking about. You need to have your eyes checked, wrecked. You need to rewatch that fight. Anthony Joshua does not have poor stamina, but against Andy Ruiz, clearly he had no poor stamina. He had no stamina at all. He was gassed out by round 3. I've never seen that. Look at the difference. Andy Ruiz is so out of shape. He's so out of shape. And look at him. He wasn't gassed out. Now wrecked. We're boxing fans. I don't care if they win or lose. I want to enjoy and share thoughts about it. Well, the 100 people who unsubscribed to my channel clearly weren't boxing fans. They were pissed off that I criticized Anthony Joshua, so they unsubscribed and left me nothing but thumbs down. I don't know. And you would think that Ruiz did not have cardio, just if you look at his physique, right? Because he doesn't look like a guy who's in shape. Joshua looks like the guy who's in shape, like the guy who should have all the cardio in the world. But he doesn't. He has the worst cardio in the world. The only thing sad about this outcome is that we're not going to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder anymore. That fight's dead. That fight's dead. That fight's not going to happen anymore, which sucks. Both of these dudes, both Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, missed out on a massive payday. Both of them. Wilder could have made 100 million. AJ could have made whatever he made, whatever he was going to make. But because they ducked each other, now this fight's fucked up. AJ is 200. AJ is 200 pounds of muscle. Ruiz has 100 labs of muscle. Now Wilder will continue fighting bums for 1 million. He ducked 100 million. Good job. Yeah, but but now he could also become undisputed. That's a fight that could be made. Him versus Andy Ruiz. I actually hope it gets made next, just because then at least the winner of that fight would become undisputed at heavyweight. At least we will have an undisputed champion. But it looks like Andy Ruiz is going to be forced to fight Anthony Joshua. I just hope it happens in the U.S. I don't think so. Oh yeah, he does have heart. That's one thing I got from Ruiz in this fight was his heart. Like when he got dropped, he actually fought harder. Okay, he got hit really, really hard. Like he dropped really hard, and he came back with fire. So that showed me he has a lot of heart. I really like him and a boxing fan and AJ fan. He woke up, yeah, after knockdown. That's when he became aggressive as hell. Once he became aggressive, that was it. That was when he lost. Yo, we got 12 people watching, and you're like the only person talking, Kanzaki. That means 10 people are just lurking. They're just staring and listening to me, but they're not actually talking. AJ being gassed by the third round is very questionable. Muscles are not or not. AJ don't train or have conditioning in boxing. Uh, AJ has always had gas. Has always gassed out. He's always gassed out. That's my criticism of him. Uh, Also, his chin got exposed, bro. AJ was done in the third. He got hit with that equilibrium shot and he never recovered. Like he never fully recovered. He never recovered. After that, it was over. Uh, and I'm an AJ fan. Yo, Super Sprinter, welcome to the stream, bro. Hey, anyone seen Addie Brown? Who's Addie Brown? Cat, welcome to the stream. They need to rematch in MSG. Yeah, they do. I want to see them fight in MSG. I don't want to see Andy Ruiz go to the UK. But he's going to, because they're going to offer him a tremendous amount of money that he just can't possibly refuse. I'm telling you. He's probably going to get like 20 million. I'm telling you, he's going to get 20 million to fight AJ in the UK. Because now he's the A side. Now he's the A side. Game Zone 87. Welcome to the stream, bro. I see you on my stream a lot. Remember, I said, what happens if AJ or Fury takes an L now? It happens AJ versus Wilder ruined. Wilder must be thinking, man, that could have been me. Why I ducked. Yeah. Wilder missed out. Not just him. Like Hatman Strikes Back said in his video. Luis Ortiz missed out. Hatman Strikes Back said something that I agree. He said that the best time to fight Anthony Joshua is when he's unbeaten. Because when he's unbeaten, that's when he is in his most, that's when he's most valuable, when he's unbeaten. So that's why he was saying Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz both missed out, because if they would have beaten Anthony Joshua, if they would have, if it would have been them against Anthony Joshua last night, and they would have done what Ruiz did, obviously they would have gotten tremendous amount of props, but also they would have made a bunch of money. This was the worst possible scenario for us AJ fans. Yeah, AJ looked terrible. Bruce, Welcome to the stream. Rematch in the UK at home. I don't think it's a good idea for Andy Ruiz to fight in the UK. I think he will have no favors. I think everything will be against him. I think the referee would stop the fight prematurely. I think it'll be controversial. AJ needs at least 6 months to train for this. He has to lose 20 pounds, and that shit of muscle. The muscles are draining him so hard. Ruiz hits AJ with a sick tempo shot that he never recovered from. His equilibrium was just fucked. Yeah, that first knockdown, that occurred, uh, Anthony Joshua was done after that. Like when he got dropped, he never recovered. AJ messed up when he went to Miami to train. You don't go train for a fight in Miami. Why? What's wrong with Miami, Calvin Johnson? I really hope AJ wake up and become a beast, talking shit, trash, all these motherfuckers. By the way, I have to say this. Although I was disappointed in Anthony Joshua and I thought he looked terrible, absolutely terrible last night, he has class. He was very respectful to Andy Ruiz. In every post and every like interview that I've seen of this of Anthony Joshua, he's done nothing but give Andy Ruiz his props. He's not making up no excuses. He's not saying, "Oh, Andy Ruiz, he got lucky." You see, the referee was on his side. The judges were on his side. They didn't allow me to get to have a certain ring that I was wearing. These gloves that were not puncher's gloves. He wasn't saying anything. He wasn't giving any excuses, and I respect that. All right, he gave Andy Ruiz his props, and he said that Andy Ruiz was the better man. I have to respect that because a lot of times I see boxers who lose for the first time, and they show no class. They act like sore losers. Oh, the thing was I came into this fight injured. This guy ain't shit. Like Adrian Broner, when he first lost, he showed no class. He walked out of the ring. They were gonna interview him, and he just walked out of the ring when he lost against Marcos Maidana. So I do like that about Anthony Joshua. Is he gave Andy Ruiz his props. He didn't come up with excuses. He didn't say he got lucky or none of that bullshit. Wrecked. If AJ got some brain damage last night, do I think AJ got some brain damage? I don't know. Maybe this is boxing, but one thing I will say is I do think he got some mileage. He definitely took some damage in this fight. AJ was awful, no getting away from no. Yeah, Bruce Puller, he was awful. White, welcome to the stream. Parker stock study raising. Yeah, yeah. This makes Parker look really good. This makes Joseph Parker's victory over Andy Ruiz look really good because Joseph Parker is the only guy who could say he beat Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz just destroyed Anthony Joshua. So Joseph Parker, I could definitely see why his stock would rise because now people are going to be like, oh, shit, Joseph Parker beat this dude. And there's probably going to be New Zealand fans demanding a rematch. There's probably going to be New Zealand boxing fans going, oh, shit, I want to see Joseph Parker fight Andy Ruiz for the unified heavyweight championships of the world because he already beat him. All right. Blue Ball's going to have a field day. Man, 20 videos how AJ sucks. Dudes a weirdo. Wilder nut huggers. Games. And Wilder is crying right now. Yeah. Wilder missed out on a huge payday, but also Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua would have made the most money he's ever made against Wilder as well. So they both lost in a big payday. I get the sportsmanship, but fam, he was smiling and happy like if he won. I needed an angry at least once, but I did appreciate he gave Ruiz his props. I mean, yeah, that's true. He was smiling. That's true, Cat. Like he was smiling the whole time as well. He's just a really nice guy, Anthony Joshua, I guess. PBC fighters have no class. When they lose, Charlo said he was going to appeal the decision and was crying afterwards. Wilder would do the same if loses to Fury Ortiz. Rosby, welcome to the stream. AJ underestimated Ruiz. I also think that he was mentally drained with all the drama of wanting to fight Wilder. Liam Mitchell, welcome to the stream. Can I just say that I've said to my mate since he lost, Tony Sims as a trainer. That AJ has gone downhill in performances. He's too low. Yeah, Leon Mitchell. A lot of people are telling me that they think Anthony Joshua needs to get a new trainer. But the question is, who's going to be the new trainer? That's the real question. Parker, home advantage in my eyes. Ruiz beats him. Kimbo. Yeah, a lot of people felt Andy Ruiz actually beat Joseph Parker. So if you think about it, perhaps Andy Ruiz is unbeaten. Maybe realistically he's unbeaten because a lot of people felt that Andy Ruiz only lost to Joseph Parker because they were fighting in New Zealand. And obviously they're gonna favor Joseph Parker because he is, from New Zealand. Parker's coming back. Let's go. It definitely makes Parker look good. That's what I will say. Prince George, welcome to the stream, bro. AJ needs to change a few things and needs to lose a few pounds. Ruiz did well, and congrats to the new champ. But I love the class AJ showed. Yeah, I think what Anthony Joshua needs to do is he needs to get a new trainer. He needs to lose 20 pounds. He weighs 247. He should get down to like maybe not 20 pounds. He should get down to like 232. Okay. And he needs to work on his conditioning. Like he has the worst conditioning I've ever seen. Horrible, bro. He gasses out so quickly. I don't know if it's because when he gets excited or something, that like mentally drains him, but like he gets that's the word I'm looking for. He gets drained so quickly. It's weird. Like you see him, he looks like he just ran a fucking marathon. Like he just ran 6 blocks or something. And I'm like, damn, why is he so tired? It's round 3. You should not be tired after 3 rounds. Look at the difference. Andy Ruiz was not huffing and puffing after 3 rounds. Andy Ruiz was not like, I need a break, coach. Give me a break, coach. But Joshua was like, whew, I just ran 20 blocks. I need a rest for like a few minutes. Hold on. I don't know, man. He don't got good endurance. Don't see Parker leaving it to the scorecards the second time around, though. But yeah, I was there that night in New Zealand, and jaw wouldn't have been outrageous. Are you from New Zealand? White, are you from New Zealand? One of the only PBC fighters I respect is Jarrett Hurd. I like Jarrett Hurd, Rosby. I like Jarrett Hurd. Ruiz just smashed all the new era heavyweights resume. Yeah, bro. Andy Ruiz has the best resume. Beating Anthony Joshua is the best name you could, is the best name you could possibly have. Frank Bruno 2.0. I think he's better than Frank Bruno, Anthony Joshua. I think he's better than Frank Bruno. He needs to be at the weight thought Dillian White at. I heard you say that AJ loses to Ruiz again in a rematch. I disagree. I think if he corrects, I don't. I think he's not going to correct. I think he's going to come in the same weight and he's going to gas out again. Because let me tell you something right now. It wasn't like Anthony Joshua was dominating Andy Ruiz and then he gets caught. This was a very competitive fight before the knockdowns. It was very even. And Andy Ruiz just was better at timing his punches and better at landing his punches. Anthony Joshua will always have a problem when it comes to running out of gas. He will always have this problem because he has too much muscle. All right. I don't know. Like he has shit endurance. So if he doesn't fix that, it's gonna happen again in the future. He's gonna find himself, gassed out, huffing and puffing, and he's gonna end up losing again. So legit, Joshua looked as if he just came back from climbing Mount Everest, no stamina or endurance. I don't know. It's very poor. Flaffle, I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream, bro. Didn't you hear AJ talking to his corner? The man has low IQ. He doesn't know what to do. He's lost if anything goes beyond. Yeah, he has poor survivor skills. Handman Strikes Back said that in his post-fight video. He said that Anthony Joshua has poor survivor skills, and that's true. When he gets hurt, he really doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to hold on. He doesn't know. Sometimes he tends to fight back. Eddie Hearn, and when he shouldn't be fighting back, because when you get hurt, you really shouldn't be fighting back. You should really be trying to recuperate and just trying to basically hold on, hug your opponent if you got to, lean on the guy if you got to. Eddie Hearn crying somewhere right now. Oh yeah. By the way, Game Zone, I'm going to make you a mod because I see you in my stream all the time. So I appreciate that, man. You deserve to be a mod. That made me laugh. Same thing happened with Klitschko. He gained mad weight on vacation. He's still a multimillionaire. Oh yeah, Eddie Hearn got to go, and for sure AJ needs to get his head in boxing if he wants to get to the top again. His stamina is weird. I'm an AJ fan, but think it's good for boxing. To shock up. Yeah, it definitely shocked up the boxing world. That's for sure. People are talking about this now. By the way, thanks for stopping by, Bruce. I appreciate it, man. Have a good rest of the day. Damn, son, I keep dropping my mic, bro. After this fight, the fat acceptance is going through the roof. Yo, I saw Andy Ruiz in the press conference, in the post-fight press conference. He had a sneakers bar. He had his sneakers bar, so I was like, okay. Sneakers needs to sponsor Andy Ruiz, heavyweight champion of the world. But Andy Ruiz, they got to have him in a commercial for sneakers and show, talk about boxing. Heavyweight champion of the world. Nothing makes you better than eating the sneakers. I love your channel. You are unbiased. You just said the truth and let it be. Congrats, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. A lot of people, I lost like 80 subscribers. Because I said that Anthony Joshua looked terrible against Andy Ruiz. I wasn't hating on Anthony Joshua. I don't dislike Anthony Joshua. I don't think Anthony Joshua is overrated. I didn't disrespect Anthony Joshua. I didn't say, he's a bum, he's a hype job. I just said he looked terrible and I thought he got exposed. That's what I said. But apparently there are fanboys that are subscribed to me because they got so butthurt that they're like, okay, I'm gonna fucking unsubscribe to this dude. Get some nuts. Ortiz would be a bigger problem for him if we go on last night's performance. Mark Capin, welcome to the stream, bro. It all came down to styles, Rec. Ruiz style was a nightmare for Joshua, and put it combined with this is why I listen. In the past, I've said, Ross B, that Evander Holyfield will beat Anthony Joshua. I've always said, and I've always maintained that an inside fighter beats Anthony Joshua. An inside fighter beats Anthony Joshua. And what happened? And an inside aggressive fighter beat Anthony Joshua. Man, I know my boxing. Ducktail is irrelevant. This is how you take risks and take it all from AJ. Even though I'm an AJ fan, but I'm keeping it real. Don't worry, Rick. We're here. Yeah, thank all you guys. Listen, all you guys who did not unsubscribe. I appreciate that because I lost nearly 100 subscribers just because I criticized Anthony Joshua. Listen, it's okay to criticize a fighter. That doesn't mean you hate the fighter. Okay? I don't hate Deontay Wilder just because I criticize him. I criticize him because I don't agree with the things he does. I don't hate Anthony Joshua because I'm saying that he looked like shit against Andy Ruiz and he has horrible endurance. I'm just saying that because that's how I feel, especially after seeing this fight. I was not impressed. I thought he clearly got his ass whooped. But these fanboys, it's like they can't take that. They can't take that. It's like they see it like I'm turning against Anthony Joshua. I'm not turning against anyone. I'm just letting you know that how I felt. What am I supposed to lie? Am I supposed to lie? Am I supposed to go in here and say, what are you talking about? Anthony Joshua looked amazing against Andy Ruiz. Wouldn't that be worse if I came on here and said Anthony Joshua looked spectacular? Give him his props. And Andy Ruiz got lucky. Joshua would have won the fight. That would just make me look fake as fuck. I'm not no fake boxing fan. If I came on here and defended Joshua's performance and acted like he looked amazing, I would just be lying. I had to tell you the truth of what I thought. And what I thought was I was not impressed. I thought he looked terrible. But boxing fanboys, they can't understand. They can't believe that I'm saying that. So what do? They have to leave me hateful comments, then they have to unsubscribe. That's all they do. You're this, Rick. You're stupid. I got called dumb, and I got called an idiot. I had people like 5 people. I've had like 5 people tell me you switch sides, Rick. You switch sides. Now you're riding Deontay Wilder's dick. What do you mean I'm riding Deontay Wilder's dick? So because I criticized Anthony Joshua, now I'm riding Deontay Wilder's dick. What the fuck? How does that make sense? Uh, I don't know how I get people telling me I switch sides. You switch sides, Rick. What are you talking about? As if I came on here and said, Wilder's the #1 heavyweight now. He the pound for pound king. Listen, criticizing a fighter doesn't mean you hate them. Never forget that. Stop comparing Ruiz win to Ortiz, Wilder, their styles. Yeah, Cat, you're right about that. No, I think you lost subscribers because you said you don't want to see the rematch. That's disrespectful still. AJ wasn't himself. I don't want to see the rematch because AJ is going to lose again. And his career is over after he loses for the second time against Andy Ruiz. If he is the same condition that he was in this fight and the rematch, he would lose again. Mark my words, he would lose again. Because you cannot be fighting Andy Ruiz and you're gassing out after 3 rounds. You're going to get, because Andy Ruiz is going to go into this fight in the rematch full of confidence. Matter of fact, I think Anthony Joshua shouldn't rush a rematch with Andy Ruiz. Because if he rushes a rematch with Andy Ruiz, I'm telling you, he's going to lose again. I think he should take some time off to get better endurance, have maybe a tune-up fight, and then fight Andy Ruiz. Because I don't even think he's confident in himself that he could beat him. He was when they were telling him about the Andy Ruiz fight. You know what he kept saying? Anthony Joshua kept saying, "I'm still looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture." He was still looking at Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder fights. He wasn't even talking about Andy Ruiz rematch. He was like, "Oh yeah, but I still am looking at the bigger picture." So he wasn't even thinking about the Andy Ruiz fight. And after experience what he experienced, I think he doesn't even want to fight right now. So if he fights Andy Ruiz, he needs to come in better prepared, better shape. Because I'm telling you right now, he gasses out again, it's over. Ruiz outsmart, outboxing, outchin AJ. Case closed. Yes. Kenzaki, thank you for saying that. Andy Ruiz showed to me at least that he's a better boxer than Anthony Joshua. He's a better counterpuncher. He's better at slipping punches, and he got a better chin. He got a better chin because when Anthony Joshua dropped Andy Ruiz got dropped, but he recovered. He immediately recovered. And mind Play test. All right. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Uh thank you. Yeah, I I pulled I disconnected like the cord that was connected to the microphone with my elbow by mistake. Okay. The Terminator says Anthony Joshua lost. Hold on. I want to read what this guy says. He says, "Fuck you." Anthony Joshua lost. So shut the fuck up, all you AJ fans should take your page down. Why should I take my page down? Why the fuck should I take my page down? Why should I take my page down because Anthony Joshua lost? Why? Why? Let me know. Mexican Warrior, that's Ruiz. He loves to brawl. AJ don't. Where was Joshua's boxing IQ? I can't understand why he didn't throw the uppercut. It was open all day long and perfect weapon against a shorter guy. Anthony Joshua was out on his heels the minute he got dropped. I mean, the minute he got hurt. But like I said, the mistake Anthony Joshua made in this fight was when he hurt Ruiz. He wasn't mindful of his defense. You know, he just thought he was going to get rid of Ruiz, and he exchanged with Ruiz, and he got seriously hurt. And that was it. It was over. Man, I'm back down. I'm back down to what you call it, 5,500 subscribers. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it when I lose subscribers for no reason. Shouldn't have traded punches with Ruiz. Nope. Do you think Wilder would have been able to recover from those temple shots? First of all, let me see what the Terminator says. Your boy lost. Now you cannot say shit about Deontay Wilder. Now you cannot argue against the LDBC. Bomb squad. Dude, you're like the definition of a fucking fanboy. You're like an LDBC groupie, the Terminator. That's literally something a groupie would say. Fuck you talking about? You can't say shit. Deontay Wilder's the best heavyweight in the planet. Your boy got exposed. First of all, Anthony Joshua is not my boy. I don't know him in real life. He's not my boy. Second, I'm not a fanboy. Okay? A fanboy would be in distraught, would be crying. I'm crucifying Anthony Joshua, man. I'm telling you he was terrible. All he was way too excited. Dude, I'm from the UK, but I'm not biased. AJ looked terrible. Damn you. Every fight he gasses his butt. Gets a second chance. Fuck the subs, Rec. Real ones stay rocking with you. Fake ones. Yes, fuck the fake ones. Thanks, Boxing Finance. I appreciate that, man. I am a Wilder fanboy. I could tell, Terminator. I could tell you're a Wilder fanboy. I could tell. You have all the characteristics of a guy who sucks Deontay Wilder's dick. I could tell, you know. I could tell. That's pretty obvious to me. He made the mistake rushing an exchange and always a 50-50 fight. AJ should have taken his time. Yes, Prince. When AJ hurt, when AJ hurt, um, you know, Andy Ruiz the first time, he rushed to try to finish him off. He should have taken his time. But you live and you learn, bro. Mr. Flash, welcome to the stream. You suck Anthony Joshua's cock. You suck Deontay Wilder's cock. Literally. You also suck the LDBD's cock. The Terminator. You suck Deontay Wilder's cock and the LDBD's. I don't suck no one's cock. Did you hear what AJ said in the corner after round 6? Yes, yes. I saw Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno last night. Somebody came to my chat and they were like, "Yo, did you see what Frank Bruno tweeted or something like that?" And I clicked on the link, and he was saying that. I think he was saying, "Why am I feeling like this?" Because he was so gassed out, or maybe it was. I'm telling you, man, that equilibrium shot. Like Andy Ruiz threw a shot at Anthony Joshua's temple, not on his chin, on his temple. Okay, on his temple. So he just never recovered from that. Like it's like he was there, but he was not there. I was distraught, but I'll say it how it is, and he was shit. You see, these are real boxing fans. You're a real boxing fan, Lamb Mitchell. I like that because fanboys can't do that. Fanboys cannot accept the fact that a guy loses or accept the fact that their favorite fighter has flaws. And that's why if you criticize it, they fucking unsubscribe or leave you nothing but hateful comments or concussed. Yeah, he just was out of it. That first knockdown, excuse me, ruined Anthony Joshua for the entire fight. What did he say? I'm so disappointed he came in this fight. Wilder is the real champ. Bow down and respect him. Joshua is a paper champ. I'm not gonna bow down to nobody. Dude, Terminator, I'm curious. Who's your favorite boxing channel? 78 Sports TV? Blue Blood Sports TV? Because you sound like one of them. Oh my god. You're probably a mod in one of them. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Right back at you, bro. Fuck you. Right back at you, Terminator. Uh, Joshua. Why is everyone saying that? Everyone keeps saying Drake's curse. Everyone keeps saying, uh, Drake's curse. What are you guys talking about? I know you're talking about the rapper Drake, but what did Drake do? Everyone keeps telling me that Joshua lost because of Drake's curse. God damn. Dropping mics, bro. Your shit. Your shit, Terminator. Every athlete took a picture with Drake lose. Oh, thanks, Benjamin Franklin, for letting me know that. Oh, I see. So I guess Anthony Joshua took a picture with Drake. So I guess Conor McGregor took a picture with Drake too, huh? It's true. Serena lost, Bucks lost. They took a picture and trained together. Well, I guess it's kind of like the Mayweather curse. They remember they used to say whenever a fighter calls out Mayweather, they end up losing. Ronda Rousey, when Ronda Rousey was unbeaten, she used to say, "I could beat Mayweather. I'll beat him." Then she got destroyed and knocked the fuck out against uh Holly Holmes. When Conor McGregor was unbeaten in the UFC, he was going around saying, "I would destroy Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 30 seconds." Then he got beat up. No, then he quit and he tapped out against God, I already forgot his name, bro. Totally forgot his name. That dude from Scott, the 307 dude. Diaz, something Diaz. Connor, yeah. So it's like the Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Diaz. Nate Diaz, yes. They always used to say, if somebody disrespects Floyd Mayweather Jr. or say, I could beat you, they end up losing. And they called it the Mayweather curse. So don't talk about Mayweather. Don't talk bad about Mayweather because you will lose, bro. Ronda Rousey was hyped up so much. Dana, he said she would be Mayweather in the yeah. I remember when Ronda Rousey was unbeaten. Everybody was acting like she was unbeatable. Nate Diaz slapped Conor McGregor in the face. Ronda took a pic with Drake as well. Dana was banging Ronda. He probably was. He definitely was always kissing her ass. He still kisses her ass. Then she got knocked out by a woman just showcasing boxing skills. Yes, Holly Holmes was an ex-professional boxing world champion. And then she got fucking destroyed by Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes destroyed. Amanda Nunes beat Ronda Rousey so bad she quit the UFC and joined the WWE. Man, she was like, "Fuck this shit. I do not need to be getting abused like this. I'm gonna just join the WWE to do these fake ass stunts because that was it. Like she made Amanda Nunes made Ronda Rousey change her whole fucking career. She was like, fuck that. I'm done. That was the worst beating she took, Ronda Rousey. I think that's gonna happen to Conor McGregor. I think Conor McGregor is gonna join the WWE in the future. Everyone who has photos with me ends up pregnant. Ronda was a straight hype job. Facts. Oh my god. Did Katie Taylor lose or win in your opinion? I love Kate, but she lost. Yeah, I thought she lost too. Everybody at ringside thought she lost too. But at least we got to see one unified champion, undisputed champion, Katie Taylor. Do you guys think Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is dead? Do you guys think is dead? Yo, Jim Morgan. Holy shit! Did not expect that last night. AJ got himself to blame. Yes, AJ got exposed. Drinking some nice hot tea. Katie lost, in my opinion, but she's a good boxer, no doubt. It's not as big as before. Yeah. No, it will be greater now when AJ will fight his way up to the top and destroy that bum. But the thing is this though, even if they do fight, now they have to now AJ has to build himself up again. He has to build himself up again. He has to make people believe that he is back. He's right now people look at him as okay, he's done. Right now people look at him like he's done. Anthony Joshua's done. He's finished. He's yesterday's news because he's finished. But he needs to convince the boxing world that he's still a threat at heavyweight, right? Because especially, you know how they say you're only as good as your last fight. So right now, people are just looking at Anthony Joshua as okay, this guy's done. He got his ass whooped against Andy Ruiz. So what Anthony Joshua needs to do is he needs to convince the boxing world that he is still a threat and he's still a top elite box heavyweight. He needs to go in here and build himself back up. He needs to avenge his loss against Andy Ruiz. Obviously, he needs to knock him out. Because if he loses again, that's a wrap. That is a wrap. That's why I actually don't think he should fight Andy Ruiz right away. Because imagine if he fought Andy Ruiz right away and he lost again. That is a wrap. Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is officially over. Is officially over if Andy Ruiz beats Anthony Joshua in a rematch. And Joshua's career is very questionable after that. So that's why I don't think Anthony Joshua should rush a rematch with Andy Ruiz because if he fights him and if he gasses out again, the same shit's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you. I think Anthony Joshua needs to fight Andy Ruiz when he is in the best condition he could possibly be in terms of like stamina. Because I'm telling you, if he lost again, this fight, his career is very very likely. Well, I'm not gonna say over. I shouldn't say over because you can't be over. But his fight with Anthony Joshua, because he's only 29, but his fight with Anthony Joshua was definitely dead. It's definitely dead, bro. AJ needs to start from scratch. If AJ loses the rematch, then he's done for good and retire. Yeah, it would be bad. It would be bad if he lost two back-to-back fights. It would not be good for him, bro. AJ has to fight Ruiz December period. He has to fight him to avenge his loss. I think any fighter who loses, they should fight the guy who beats them to if they want to avenge. I think great fighters need to do that. They need to avenge their losses. While other fans think they A sign now, they are both. Ruiz the A side now, bro. Andy Ruiz the A side. Andy Ruiz, if they try to make a fight with Wilder, he needs to be like, he needs to be saying, I gotta get the high percentage of the purse, bro. I got the 3 belts, bro. Ruiz has the keys to the kingdom if he wins the rematch. Yo, Andy Ruiz is going to hit the lottery in the rematch. Imagine how much money Eddie Hearn's gonna offer Andy Ruiz for the rematch. Oh my God. DAZN's probably gonna give him like $20 million. Especially if he goes to the UK. If he defends his unified belts in the UK, Eddie Hearn will pay Andy Ruiz whatever he wants to bring him over to the UK. I'm telling you, he's gonna get a massive payday. So good for Andy Ruiz. I'm very happy that Andy Ruiz won. I'm happy for him. He was very happy. He had the biggest smile in his face. So I respect Andy Ruiz. He's very humble. He's a very nice guy. Like when you see his interviews, he's one of the most likable guys when it comes to like when you just see his interviews. I like how he acts. He's very nice. Uh, but he's a killer in the ring. He's a nice guy if you talk to him in real life, but in the ring, he's a killer. I agree. Joshua should have come back with better. Should come back with better physical form and weigh like 235, just to get a few experience fighting, and that's from the rematch. The rematch clause has to be immediate though, so if he doesn't take that, he has to go through the rankings again. Ruiz is the A side now. We can also say about Deontay when he fought against Ortiz, when Ortiz rocked him, the ref could have stopped it. Plus he had 30 seconds from the ref. Lost against Fury. Technically Wilder's career would be done way before. Yeah. Technically he lost to Tyson Fury. So if you think about it, technically both Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder have a loss. It's just Deontay Wilder's loss is not official. It's officially a draw. But if you think about it, they've both lost now, right? They've both lost. They've both lost, bro. Stuart Jeffries, welcome to the stream, bro. Happy for Ruiz, but hurt because AJ disappointed me. Yeah. Ruiz looks so happy. Andy needs to go to the UK, and regardless of the results, he would do well for himself. He's definitely going to go because they're going to pay him a lot of money. I'm telling you. He's going to pay him a bunch of money. DAZN is going to give him a bunch of money for the rematch. Ruiz smashes Ortiz and White. You think so? You think so, Ross? Ruiz smashes Ortiz and White. I don't know if he smashes them, but I would love to see him fight them. I would love to see him. Yo, by the way, Dillian White, show some respect to Andy Ruiz. Dillian White was trashing Andy Ruiz before this fight. He was saying Andy Ruiz has no chance. Nothing. He was calling him fat, a bum. Well, guess what, Dillian White? This guy that you called a bum did a better job than you did against Anthony Joshua. And you wanna know the crazy part is you fought a novice Joshua. Andy Ruiz fought Joshua at his best, bro. He fought an experienced, a world champion version of Joshua. and he did a better job than you did, Dillian White. Because Dillian White really just won. If you think about it, he really just won one round against Joshua. The majority of that fight, Joshua was beating his ass. And this scenario with Dillian White, with in this fight with Joshua and Ruiz was beating up Joshua. So did Dillian White gotta eat his words? Dillian White said Andy Ruiz was a bum. Well, this bum did a better job than you, bro. This bum, he called him a fat bum. This fat bum did a better job than you. So how does that make you feel, Dillian White? How does it make you feel that this short, fat bum that you called a bum was a better fighter and did a better job than you did? Come on. That's that's what happens. I had to unfollow White on Instagram. No class whatsoever from that ugly prick. But I think this is good for boxing. Yeah, I like this because you know what this means. This is what I love about the heavyweight division. You can never you always it's unpredictable. No matter how good you think you know boxing, it's unpredictable. Nobody was picking Ruiz to win, and look what happened. Time will tell because Oscar ain't no joke. I'm putting a bet on a boxing finesse. I was actually looking at some of Oscar Rivera's fights. He seems very durable. He seems like a very physically strong type of heavyweight. And I think that fight might be more competitive than people think now. I originally was picking Dillian White, but I think Oscar Rivera is definitely a live underdog. He's probably going to be in a very competitive fight with Dillian White. Heavyweights can last longer than smaller weights because the fighting style is different. That's why I think Fury, who fights like a lightweight, won't last very long. Boxing needed a shakeup. AJ should work on it. Yeah, that's true, Prince George. That's true because right now, before this upset, we were all just thinking Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, two best heavyweights on the planet. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Whenever you thought of the heavyweight division, you just thought of those two guys mostly. Those are the two best guys. So when Andy Ruiz came in here and just shocked everybody and just fucked up Anthony Joshua, it's like, oh shit! Wait a minute, what? What just happened? That wasn't supposed to happen. That like just shocked. That sent shock waves all over the heavyweight division. Now it's no longer Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight. Now it's like, oh shit, now we gotta talk about Andy Ruiz. He might be the best heavyweight. He might just do the same thing to Deontay Wilder. So that's what I like about boxing. It's unpredictable. Even if you think the guy is gonna win, even if on paper, even if the bookies are saying this guy has no chance, that's why there's upsets happen in boxing because this is boxing. When you have two hands, and if you're able to land your punches on your opponent, no matter how poor of a boxer you are, if you get hurt and you don't recover. That's why boxing is the most exciting sport. Ruiz has proved that a diet of tacos is the way to go if y'all want to be the best. Tacos. That's true. For a heavyweight shuffle, we need White to lose, Wilder to lose, and Fury to be beaten to bits. But I swear, that would be the icing of the cake, Kanzaki, if Tyson Fury were to lose to Tom Shorts. Oh my god. That would just be the icing of the cake. AJ losing was the best thing for the heavyweight division. Yeah, I hope Ruiz chins White. He'll get a taste of humble pie and learn how to conduct himself professionally. Eventually, he'll get knocked out by somebody. It's baller. He has a good speed and combination puncher and hasn't fought anyone like very less. Anyone placed a bet $500 to 1,000 would be in happy. Oh my god, yeah. I was thinking that. I was like, yo, imagine the person who bet Andy Ruiz to win. That dude made a lot of money. Man. That's why I wish I was psychic, man. I would have gambled everything on the Ruiz. If we have another upset like we had today from Wilder, Dillian, or Fury, then we are looking at the most exciting era of boxing in a long time. Yeah, nobody's unbeatable in this era. Everybody could lose. I remember there was times people saying Tyson Fury could reign as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world for 20 years. A lot of people thought that Anthony Joshua was going to beat Deontay Wilder and then reign as undisputed heavyweight champion for like 10 years. But this is what happens. You never know how Shorts chins Fury with a mistake shot. that'll be that'll be crazy if Fury lost. Man, but that would suck for the UK though, because if Fury lost, that means the UK just lost. The two of the best UK heavyweights just got knocked out. But I doubt he's gonna lose to Tom Schwartz, because Tom Schwartz ain't no Andy Ruiz. He a bum. In 5 years' time, AJ has came back. If in 5 years' time AJ comes back and beats Ruiz, White Fury, and Wilder, will he held up as one of the greatest heavyweight champions ever? He's gonna have to do something like that. He's gonna have to make a comeback. It's been done before. Lennox Lewis made a comeback after losing. This could be his Vladimir Klitschko moment. Okay, when Vladimir Klitschko lost to Corey Sanders, when he lost to Lamont Brewster, people thought he was finished. This guy lost to Lamont Brewster. He lost to Corey Sanders. He was dropped like 5 times against Samuel Peters. They thought it was done for Vladimir, and look what happened. He went on to become a long-reigning champion. So he's gonna have to avenge this loss, and he's gonna have to go on a long reign. He's gonna have to go on a long reign, and maybe again time will tell. But he has youth in his size. He's still in his 20s, Anthony Joshua. So it depends, but or maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe he just goes on to fight Andy Ruiz and he loses again, and then his confidence is completely dead, and then he just keeps on losing. So that's the thing. He could either come back, uh, and become a champion again, and then have a long reign, or he's never the same. Maybe this defeat humiliated him so much that he just never recovers. Who knows, bro? Heavyweight getting more exciting. We also have Usyk to come back. Yes, Usyk is a nice addition. Fury has the leg to dance around and win his next match easy. Yes. Salute, Mando. Welcome to the stream, bro. For me, Ruiz is the most talented of this group. He has the natural timing, speed, strength, and heart. I'm curious to see how he progresses. Yeah, me too. I thought Ruiz punches were loose, but so are Wilder. So who is running now? Who is running from who? From Deontay Wilder or Luis Ortiz or wait, what's his name? Or Ruiz? Wait, what? Brandon said Brazil would KO Andy Ruiz in 1 round. I actually had that guy so much. Whenever he took the biggest L in combat sport, Travis Brown. Oh, he did. I didn't know that. But hurt because 100 million. Every heavyweight king, every heavyweight king has lost except Rocky. So losing as a heavyweight is not the end. It's what happens after this that matters. Yeah. How does Anthony Joshua bounce back from this defeat? We're gonna have to wait and see what happens to him. What happens to Anthony Joshua after this? But right now, he's probably depressed. I mean, he's probably depressed because he got humiliated. He just got beat up badly, and in his he got humiliated in a foreign country. Okay, so he's probably not in a good place right now. He probably doesn't feel too happy. Although I know like he was like very graceful, but he probably deep down inside feels humiliated. as to what happened, because especially losing the way he lost, and some people felt he quit, and especially because the guy he lost to looks like he does not has not worked out in 20 years. The guy he lost to looks out of shape, so I would think he would probably feel humiliated. So I wonder what he's going to do. Is it going to go right after Andy Ruiz, or is it going to rebuild himself first? I saw Eddie Hearn say that, like, when Andy Ruiz, they were interviewing him, and Andy Ruiz passed Eddie Hearn, and Hearn looked at Andy Ruiz and he said, "I'll see you soon, Andy." He said, "I'll see you soon." So I guess he was trying to tell him, we're gonna have a rematch. So I'll see you soon, bro. Yes, he was humiliated, but the good thing is that he is not a shit talker, so he won't need to hide his face. He did quit, no doubt. Yeah, a lot of people are telling me he quit. Um, I didn't like the way he looked. He had no confidence. Like, he had the confidence ripped out of him. Like, it was like torn out of him. Most people, no way will a fat Mexican be heavyweight champion. Yeah. Uh, Andy Ruiz is officially the first Mexican champion. Awesome. Get this, Rec. When he was dating Rousey, he was being two-timed by her as she was cheating with Travis Brown. Travis Brown and Hike fight in the octagon. Brandon KOs by him. So he got fucked up two times on two sides. I know who Brandon Scalab is. I think that's his last name. He was a former MMA fighter. He fought in the UFC, and now he like does podcasting with Joe Rogan. And I think he's also a stand-up comedian. I'm an AJ fan myself, and I'm biased. So I'm going to be honest in a way. I'm glad AJ lost. Now we can focus on other heavyweights instead of instead of talking about Anthony Joshua all the time. That's true. Bro, boxing finesse. So many people in the YouTube boxing community talk about Anthony Joshua. Even his haters, the LDBC. So many people talk about Anthony Joshua. So many people talk about Deontay Wilder. The boxing community on YouTube is flooded with Anthony Joshua videos and Deontay Wilder videos, including me. I make a bunch of Anthony Joshua videos and Deontay Wilder videos. So now that he lost, people are probably going to not talk about. Well, I take that back. They're probably definitely going right now. They're definitely talking about him because they're trashing him. They're making videos saying, he a bum, he a hype job. So yes, they're still going to be making fun of him, but eventually, I think that's good because now people are not going to be on his back as much because they're like, okay, this guy lost already, so he's no longer a threat to to Deontay Wilder. So I don't really need to waste my time talking about him. Uh, Hopefully Andy Ruiz, because Andy Ruiz needs to be talked about more. Andy Ruiz is the one who beat Anthony Joshua. People need to be making videos talking about him more. He needs to get some airtime, Andy Ruiz. AJ needs to stay his ass in the gym and these new people. I don't think he's learning anymore. Yeah, that's why he's crying all over the place. The rematch will happen next. Want wants to get inside his game. So exactly, but I doubt that they'll stop. It's gonna continue about Wilder. Joshua Ruiz rematch does crazy pay-per-view buys. Oh my god, especially if it happened in the UK. Yes, they will talk about him for a while, but after a while they will focus on others. Yeah, they're going to be talking about him, just trashing Anthony Joshua. They're having a field day right now with trashing him. But everyone loses, and soon Wilder will lose. The same thing's gonna happen. So no one is unbeatable No one seems to be unbeatable in boxing. Unless you're Floyd Mayweather Jr. Everyone used to say Floyd Mayweather Jr. is unbeatable. He might never. I keep thinking that Deontay Wilder's gonna cancel the Ortiz fight, the Ortiz rematch, and fight Andy Ruiz for undisputed. I keep thinking that. I keep thinking like I just have this strange feeling that might happen, just because it could happen. Especially because Andy Ruiz, he's with the PBC. As a true fan, I say the truth about AJ's flaws, but I still support him. But I'm objective. Will you be disappointed if Wilder retired after beating Ortiz and Konaki? The Fury rematch might not happen. You know how Fury is. Will I be disappointed? I, I'll be disappointed if Deontay Wilder does not fight. I mean, retires without attempting to become unified champion. He has an opportunity now. If he was ducking Anthony Joshua, hopefully he doesn't duck Andy Ruiz, which I don't think he would. But he has an opportunity now to become a unified champion. You know, so even even if he never fights Anthony Joshua, right? At least fight Andy Ruiz. See if you could become a unified champion. Bring all the belts. I was gonna say bring all the belts to the U.S. All the belts are in the U.S. Andy Ruiz is American. Wow, all the belts are in the U.S. That's crazy. It's been a long time since the U.S. had all the belts here. So we officially got all the belts, bro. We got all the belts. Lennox Lewis would wipe the floor right now. Fury did say he was planning on retiring. Fury's always planning on retiring. Every other week, he's like, I don't know, bro. No way, from my point of view, Ruiz can be Wilder easy if he got inside and brawl. Being a PBC fighter, do you think Heyman will try and block AJ? I think Heyman will try, yeah, and make Ruiz face Deontay Wilder for an undisputed fight on the PBC. Showtime, brother. Undisputed won't happen. Al Heyman fighters don't fight each other. What? Yes, they do. Al Heyman fighters fight each other all the time. Plot twist. We should start talking about Ruiz versus Wilder. I can see that happening. He doesn't need to fight Ortiz. That's true. Or finesse, box finesse. I do. I agree with that. I think that right now, that's a strong possibility. We might see breaking news. We might hear soon. Breaking news. Deontay Wilder pulls out of Luis Ortiz rematch. Will be fighting for a unification fight with Andy Ruiz on September 5th, 2019, the Barclays Center, New York City. I could totally see that happening. Uh, and then, but the good thing about that would be the fact that the winner of that would be undisputed. At least we could finally say we got an undisputed heavyweight. We got this guy got all the belts. This is Wilder's chance. This is Wilder's chance. He never wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, but this is his chance now to become undisputed. Try and beat Andy Ruiz. Try and beat the Joshua Slayer. That's what I'm gonna call um Andy Ruiz from now on. The Joshua Slayer. He the Joshua Slayer, bro. Nope. Al is gonna milk Ruiz till the wheels fall off. I don't think so. I hope not. Wilder will go bankrupt and lose all his money if he doesn't get a passive payday with Joshua. I know his type. Flash cars and flash properties. Set on Wags and land he had 10 cars. Wilder still needs AJ for his biggest payday with me. Yeah, but he's definitely not gonna earn what he would have received had AJ been undefeated. now since he's beaten, AJ stock has dropped. Fury is unpredictable in everything, both in what he says and how acts. I'm not surprised he's talking retirement. Typical, yeah. Fury retires from boxing every other week. Every other week, he'll post something on Twitter saying, "I've had a great career. I've beaten the best. I fought with the best. You know I beat Deontay Wilder. I'm happy with my legacy. Thank you all for supporting me, and I'm going to retire from the sport of boxing." Then 2 weeks later, he freaking posts another tweet saying, "There's fire back in my belly. I have some unfinished business with Deontay Wilder. I will be returning." And then a week after that, he'll retire. I'm off. Respect to all. Bye, Mark. I'm actually gonna be off soon, too, pretty soon. But AJ's stock still bigger than Wilder, yes, but it definitely dropped. It definitely dropped. And if he loses again, does Wilder deserve undisputed? He doesn't. But this is boxing. It's not immorality, and the fighters get that they deserve it. All comes down to what happens on fight night. Not like studying for an exam. Oh man, I'm pretty sure right now a bunch of Deontay Wilder fanboys are saying, "Oh, Deontay Wilder the A side now. He definitely the A side now. He definitely the A side now, bro. He definitely the A side now. Joshua don't even got no belts. Joshua don't even got no belts. Wilder definitely the A side now. He got the BBC belt." Because they were saying Wilder was the A side when Joshua was the champion, and he had one belt. So now that he's no longer a champion, now they're definitely gonna be saying that shit. He the A side. You just sounded like Fury right now. Nice impression. Thanks, Prince George. Checking in. What's up, William Davidson? Mm. Iron Man proving the video that being should have fell out. After seeing that, I think Prime Mike Tyson would have destroyed the Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. Especially how Anthony Joshua can't deal with short fighters, and Mike Tyson in his prime was super fast. Super fast. Now Wilder riders will push some shit narrative that Wilder doesn't have to fight AJ no more. Yeah, Kenzaki, definitely. Deontay Wilder fans are gonna be saying he don't need to fight AJ. Why he need to fight AJ? He lost. He a champion. What's he gonna gain from fighting AJ? What he gonna gain from fighting AJ? Nothing. He gonna be fighting Andy Ruiz leftovers? He gonna beat AJ. What does that do for Wilder? AJ don't got no belts. Why you all waste his time with AJ? What's wrong with you? Why you want to see Wilder fight AJ for? AJ stock might have dropped in boxing, but its marketable terms. No, he has tons of endorsement deals. Something Wilder will never get in his entire. I think Wilder's endorsed by Everlast. I think so. I think he is because he's always wearing Everlast products. Now he's not endorsed by Beats or by Under Armour or by Destiny. I believe he's even endorsed by Nike. He has a bunch of endorsements, Anthony Joshua. You know who's gonna need endorsements right now? Andy Ruiz. He's gonna need endorsements. He needs the sneakers endorsements. He needs the fat acceptance endorsements. He needs them all, bro. Wilder fans say Wilder is the A side because he has more belts. Yeah, this wasn't the case last week. Those belts are splitting up. Usyk, oh my God, are gonna come to call quick. Yeah, yeah, Williamson. I was saying that last night in my stream. I was like, we're probably gonna have multiple champions in the heavyweight division. Hopefully, somebody becomes undisputed before then, though. Hmm. If Ruiz can play it smart, he can become the Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, because the Mexican fan base is huge. Ruiz needs Taco Bell endorsements. Yeah, and sneakers endorsements. He needs all fat acceptance endorsements. He needs all fast food endorsements, man. Just show him in commercials eating Taco Bell, tacos and shit. Even the heavyweight champion of the world eats tacos for breakfast, bro. Even the heavyweight champion of the world. Everlast Dead brand. Now, yeah, yeah. But that's all I ever see Deontay Wilder rocking. Like when it comes to like athletic gear, he's always just wearing Everlast. He don't wear no Under Armour, no Nike, none of that. How much of a joke is the welterweight division? These guys don't want to unify, and Thurman was inactive for 2 years, and he's still vacant. The welterweights are basically like the heavyweights. Wilder will probably pick up the IBF off pull if I can see it, or he would just pick up all the belts out of from Andy Ruiz. They might just make that fight happen, and he KOs Andy Ruiz. I don't know. I think Wilder KOs him. Who knows? I might be totally wrong. I was totally wrong with this outcome. I said Andy Ruiz will get destroyed by Joshua, so I might be totally wrong. I think maybe Andy Ruiz should just be smart and just uh, milk his belts. Milk his belts. Fucking fight bums, go around defending his belts against guys he knows he could beat. You know, just milk his belt. Maybe you should do that. Make some money, and then fight Anthony Joshua. Wow, nice fight, but I want to see rematch. Hello, Hollow Charles. No need to kick him in when he's down. Ruiz should do some fat acceptance commercial with Tess Holiday. I could totally see Andy Ruiz in like a food commercial where they say even the heavyweight champ enjoys this food. Definitely, he could be in some food commercial. LDBC were butthurt when they were so confident Charlo beating Tony Harrison. Look what happened. Tony won and was the underdog. Yeah, a lot of them claim that Charlo got a gift decision though. He got lucky. He robbed Charlo. Tony Harrison got lucky. That's what they say. A lot of them. I don't think Heyman allows Ruiz. Why not? Why not? That's an in-house PBC fight. Why wouldn't Al Heyman not allow that fight? He would win. If Ruiz wins, if Wilder wins, no matter who wins out of those two, they both are signed to PBC. So no matter if Ruiz shocks Wilder or if Wilder beats Ruiz, he would win either way because they're both his fighters. So I don't see why he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't allow that fight to happen. Drinking some ice cold water, bro. Ice cold water. Uncle Al was throwing whatever PBC fight at AJ just to make Wilder duck. And and I was saying they were just waiting for AJ to lose. It's predictable what Al is doing. Well, the LDBC got what they wanted. They wanted Deontay Anthony Joshua to lose, just so Deontay Wilder wouldn't have to fight him. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna cry. This is. If Anthony Joshua never fights Deontay Wilder after this, I'll be disappointed. But I just think it's even more unlikely to happen now. Because now Wilder's not going to get the money he was demanding, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you're Ruiz versus Windmill, Heyman will pay Ruiz $5 million, Wilder $3 million. That's the thing. Like Ruiz would get way more money fighting Anthony Joshua in a rematch. I'm telling you, he's probably going to get $20 million to go to the UK to fight AJ. Yeah, what now? Wilder lost 120 million for him and his family. I'm curious what Wilder is saying to his master. He's probably telling him, "Don't worry, baby. You're gonna make more money fighting Ruiz, baby." I love how styles make fights. I still believe AJ would beat Wilder as it would be in an inside outside fight. Yeah, that's true. Wilder fights nothing like Andy Ruiz. Wilder is not an inside fighter. He's not a short 6'2" inside fighter. He's a 6'7" outside fighter who likes to extend his hands. He doesn't like to come forward and apply the pressure necessarily like Andy Ruiz. He likes to stay on the outside and be able to extend his hand so that he can land his right hand on you. AJ becomes the mandatory. Oh my god. Damn, son, we started off the month of June with a bang, bro. Anthony Joshua losing. Crazy how we start off the month. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. It's time for me to go. So everyone who attended the stream, much appreciated. As always, thanks. And thanks for not unsubscribing either. Because although I lost 100 subscribers for speaking my goddamn mind and my honest opinion, at least I still got real people who actually aren't like fanboys and get butthurt because I'm criticizing Anthony Joshua when he fucking looks terrible in a fucking fight. And you guys could understand that. Unlike some of these fanboys who unsubscribed and were like, I can't believe this dude is talking shit. Fuck this motherfucker. I'm unsubscribing, bro. Thank Jesus. Sometimes I think like my whole fucking subscriber base is just fucking fanboys, but at least I know that not everyone's like that. Not all my subscribers are fucking fanboys. But they could deal with criticism. They don't fucking I hate Rec. I hate Rec now because he's talking shit. He's talking shit about AJ. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is I'm being critical on how he looked. That's it. I don't hate him. Jesus. Stop saying I'm switching sides. So annoying. I had like 5 people tell me that. You switching sides, bro. Oh, I'm not. I'll probably be praising AJ if he destroys his next opponent. You know, I criticize or praise a fighter depending on how he performs. I did the same thing when AJ looked bad against Povetkin. I criticized him. He looked terrible in this fight, so I criticized him. But if he looked spectacular in his next fight and he destroys a guy in his next fight, I'm gonna be praising him. I'm gonna be like, okay, he looks amazing. So that's what people need to get with me. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. If I think a fighter looked like shit in his fight, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna lie about it and be like, actually, he didn't look like shit. Because then I'll be full of shit. That's how I am. I've always been like that. I'll tell you how I feel on how the dude performed, and a lot of people don't like that. They take that as I'm just hating. You're just being a fucking hater. You just don't like Joshua. What are you talking about? Anyway, went on a little rant there. Thanks for being here. Stuart Jeffries, thanks for being here. Big Plans Little Drive, thanks for being here. Mando, thanks for being here. Kenzaki, thanks for being here. Finger Blaster. Boxing Finesse, thanks for being here. You lose 100 fake ones, you will get another 100 real ones. Simple as that, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Uh, what else can you say? He looked like shit. I'm riding the truth every day. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Kenzaki. Ah, man, Adele, I'm about to leave. You came right when I'm about to end the stream. I'm sorry about that, man. Anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of the day, man, and be safe, man. I'm out.